Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Farming Simulator 19. I'm Colin Weber. Let's get to it. Okay everybody, so if you remember from last time, we planted corn in this field as well as tried to do some herbicide over it, but seeing as it was liquid fertilizer, again, I'm not great with that game mechanic, so as I tried to take our herbicide sprayer over top of it, I couldn't really see where I was spraying, so I was wasting a lot of herbicide. So we made the decision that we were going to kind of let the weeds actually pop up so I could see where I hadn't sprayed for herbicide, and then we're just going to spray the weeds at that point. I don't know if that harms the amount of crop we get from the field. I feel like if you spray the weeds at some point, it'll probably increase your crop production, but I don't know if it harms it or not. So unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to do with this field. And then after that, we did seed some wheat over here. So we're going to go ahead and I believe this also had liquid fertilizer put over top of it in the seeder, so that's unfortunate as well. But we'll go ahead and hop in our herbicide sprayer over there. And we'll go over this field just to see if we can tell where we're spraying. If not, it's going to end up being the same thing as our cornfield over here. We'll have to let the weeds pop up. All right, let's give it a shot here. Alright, and it does look like it's actually working, so I'm very pleased with that. So we'll make sure we get this field sprayed. As long as the entire field is that darker color, we'll be able to see the lighter colored herbicide over top of it, so that's going to benefit us quite well. Make sure we get it all sprayed up here. And then I think after we're done spraying, we will probably go over to our old barley field from one of our previous videos up at the front half there by the little county road or highway, whatever you want to call it. And we will probably disc that since we just plowed it. And then we'll probably put some fertilizer down to prepare us for our next planting or seeding over there. And then we'll probably call it a day. We'll for sure be able to get this field sprayed though, something I'm very pleased with. Yeah, this is working really well for us, so this won't take very long at all. That's exactly why I don't mind doing the herbicide, because it's such a large sprayer. Picks up such a huge patch all at once. Head back down here, and then we should just, looks like, need to make one more pass back up this way. If I remember right, on the other side of the trees there, I did miss some. So we'll make sure we head around and hit that. But for the most part, and I missed a little bit right there. Got him. Now, the field doesn't have to be perfect. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, but I want to get it as good as I possibly can. Go back over here to where we haven't hit yet. Get lined up. And there's the last of it. So, with that done, that is job one for the day. Looks like there's a little chunk we didn't get here. There we go. Alright, we'll get this folded up. We'll take it back over to our shed over here. I'll get it sprayed off, put away, and then we'll make our way over to our cultivator on our old barley field on the front half there. Here we are up at our front field over here with our John Deere 8400. We've got our Disker behind us here. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll get pulled onto the field here. Kind of lined up a little bit. I don't know how wide this goes. I haven't used it yet. So we'll get kind of pulled onto the field here and straightened up a little bit. Or at least my version of straight, which isn't that straight apparently. We'll get unfolded. So if you remember last video, 2 videos ago actually, we plowed this field. We can see that it's all plowed. That is not nearly as wide as I thought it would be. Alright, good enough, good enough. We'll get straightened out as we go here. We'll get it lowered here. Now, I don't know what the exact difference between cultivating and disking is. I tried to read a little bit about it, and it sounds like one leaves the topsoil clumpier than the other. I'm not entirely sure on that, so if you are, definitely let me know, because it's confusing to me, as a lot of things farming related are. I come from a huge family of farmers, yet I know like very little, because we don't actually live on a farm. My dad grew up on a farm, but I guess I've never lived out on the farm, but he no longer farms. He hasn't in 30 years or so. He's got a lot of friends that still farm. A lot of our family still farms, just not us. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with it. So trying to figure it out as I go, learn what I can when I can. But I still have lots of questions. So if there's something I say that's not right, or if I don't know what I'm doing and I ask, feel free to leave a comment, let me know. Definitely going to help me and probably a lot of people out in the comment section. So, but cultivating this field's probably going to take quite a while. It's quite a large field, so we'll get it sped up for you guys. I'll definitely get around the edge here and probably get a lot of the field done myself, and then we might hire somebody. We'll see how far along we get and how much time it takes, but we might hire somebody to finish it up for us so that we can start the fertilizing process. we just finished up 2 times around the entire field, so we have plenty of space to get turned around at on each end. Now we start the long journey of going back and forth up and down the field. So we'll probably do, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 ourselves, and then we might hire somebody, just because it's been about 20 minutes or so of doing this. It's getting kind of long for me, getting kind of boring. I do love the game and all the mechanics in it, but just some of the stuff going 9 miles an hour on this large field, it just takes so long. I mean, fertilizer will go much quicker, so you know, I don't know what we'll do while we wait for this guy to finish cultivating, but we'll definitely find something around the farm to do. We'll get a few rows at least done for him here, and we'll see what happens. So we'll see you in a bit. We've now done quite a bit of this field ourselves and disking. We'll get disking this row here, and we'll get a helper hired, because I have had enough disking for today. Hopefully it won't take him too much longer, maybe another 10, maybe 15 minutes, hopefully. But guess we'll find out, won't we? So, oh my gosh, he's going crooked. What are you doing, dude? What is he doing? Maybe it's a she. Nope, definitely a he. Yep. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna need to do that when he's done. So thanks for that, pal. But we'll go ahead. We'll get switched over to our other tractor pulling our fertilizer trailer, which is just behind our barn over there. We'll get that all set up, and we'll probably go around and start fertilizing while he's finishing up disking this field for us, if he can finish. Okay, we got our fertilizer trailer hooked up to our little John Deere here. We got 41% fertilizer left in this thing. Yeah, let's just go fill up quick before we even get started, because I have a feeling this field might take more than 41%. Guess if not, well, we've got fertilizer for next time. Alright, back at our field here, getting our fertilizer trailer unfolded. We'll get started on our fertilizing. Oh, is that the problem? That might have been our problem. Let's try this again. Our bale fork was grinding into the ground there. Oh yeah, that was definitely the problem. Okay. We're good. Rookie mistake. Yeah, much better. Alright, I can do this now. Now we can do this in our little tractor. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this little tractor's had no issues pulling this trailer before, so it just surprised me that it was having such an issue now. But we're good. Like I said, rookie mistake. He might be close to done. Time we're ready to finish up the field. We'll just have to see how it goes here. So it has just told me that Helper A has completed their task, and Helper A was our guy disking here. Now I can clearly see that the field isn't completely done. You know what, we're right here. Let's just stop fertilizing. Let's hop out here. So he did a decent job with everything, but he didn't do this, and I don't know why. So let's go ahead, get him pulled up here, get a drop back in and going, and let's hire him again, see what happens. So, hire someone, and there they go. Alright. So hopefully they'll actually finish now instead of just stopping where they stopped. We can get back in our fertilizing tractor here and keep going. just told us that Helper G has completed their task. So when we get down to the end here, we'll hire somebody to keep on fertilizing while we run over to our tractor with our disker over there. It looks like our helper that is fertilizing here is gonna go straight-ish. So they did pretty darn well, I'll give them that. Just this little crooked part up here that they missed, so we'll get this pulled on up there. Get that taken care of. Okay, so that helper missed so much of the field that I actually had to make 2 passes, once up and once down the field. So that's just how crooked the guy went. I'll get this field fertilized. I'll get the tractor and the disker here cleaned up and put away. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up for me. Comment on anything you saw in the video as well, especially what you want to see me plant in those back 2 fields over there. Right now we've got corn and wheat back there, but once that's harvested, you know, we'll just keep on going with whatever you guys want. Make sure you tune in for the next video. We'll be planting this field as well as doing a few other things. Hopefully our oats or something will be ready to harvest and we can do that. Otherwise, I thank you guys for coming and watching the video. Please tune in for the next one. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.